Welcome back to Asgard, and welcome to another episode of our Inventions modded Minecraft Let's Play series. So if you recall last episode, we set up our drone here with a program to auto-farm this wheat for us, and to keep, that way we can keep a stockpile of wheat in our AE system. So, I'm going to start off this episode by letting you guys know I think this is going to be the last Inventions episode, simply because first off, I don't feel like the pack really brings anything of its own into it. It's almost like it's trying to do like a tech-only kitchen sink type pack, but it's really bare bones. And I feel like anything that we can do in this series, we can do in other series. Plus, EE3 is nice, but it just feels like creative mode, you know, in the pack and everything. So I think this will be the last episode of this series, just so that way we can free up that time for prep work for some of the other series, because they're getting into like really time-consuming work, and you know, building and mining and everything on those does take quite a while. So, but if you guys have anything that you would really like to see in this pack, definitely let me know. I figure with the freed up time, I'll do some mod showcases and stuff for mods that people aren't as familiar with, as well as you know, work on extra prep time and stuff with the other packs that we're running. And if you guys want to see something in this pack in particular, just let me know. But I know it doesn't really seem to be that popular of a pack. And my issue is, I mean, you know, first off, it doesn't really bring anything special, and then in addition, it doesn't seem to really be getting updated, which kind of bothers me, because you know, the pack's been out for over a month, and there still hasn't really been any kind of patch. So EE3, for example, most of that is still work in progress, or equivalent exchange. If you notice, augmentation table still work in progress. Philosopher's Stone, most of the stuff in this mod is still work in progress. So you know, in addition to, if I recall, soul shards is okay. No, soul shards isn't. There's another mod that's got a bunch of work in progress stuff in it, but I can't think of what it is off the top of my head. But like I said, if you guys have anything you want to say, just let me know, and I'd be more than happy to cover it. But today, since it's the last episode, we're going to be covering something really, really nice, really, really fun, and something that I think you guys will really enjoy. So basically, we've been doing a bit of pneumaticraft on and off, and fucking rabbit. Okay, he was just smashing up all my farms, so I'll have to rehoe that ground. But so we've been working a bit with pneumaticraft, and something that I'd really like to get into that's a really, really nice block, and I know a lot of people use it, and some people I think don't know about it, is the Aeriel interface. So this block right here, it does require a wither skeleton skull and some ender pearls, but for the most part it's fairly simple. I did go and get a wither skeleton skull, and I was kind of disappointed to see that they have no EE value. But so let's get the pieces together to make this really, really quick, and then we're going to set it up and automate it. So, and I'll show you what it does. It's really, really nice block. And oh, I forget we've got this. Okay. But I feel like without the way EE3 is right now, it's just very incomplete. There's a lot of stuff we can't make with it, and a lot of stuff that's a hassle to make with it. So maybe if this pack gets updated or something, but that has no E value. Okay, we're going to need a hopper. So let's get that really, really quick. Okay, we've got a chest in there, so I should have just grabbed it. And we'll grab some iron. But I mean, if there's a lot of people that still want me to continue this series, you know, let me know. But I just feel like everything that we're covering in this, we can cover in, like say Crack Pack has pretty much everything. Whoops. That this pack's got. So, but basically this aerial interface, it is going to require pressure. So I think we'll set it up. Oh, it's over here. Makes it a little bit more difficult for what I was wanting to do. Actually, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Just to make our lives easier here. Yeah. We'll go there. Bring this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll put it right there. Because like I said, it is going to require pressure. And we'll just link it into our system like that. So it's building up with pressure now. And I think what we're going to do, because the layout here isn't helping me a ton, because I want it hooked up right here actually. We'll dig this out. And what we're going to do is we're just going to hook it up with logistics pipes. So we'll get a bit of these and okay. And we're just going to run them out. Yeah, it's not ideal. We'll just do this for now. And no, I don't really want that in the mix. Okay. Actually, don't want it right there either. No. See. Okay, so we've got that all linked up. It's not ideal, but it'll work for now. So basically, if you click on this, you'll notice that it's got an interface and everything. Which we're not going to get into that this episode, because you can put XP into it. And RF as well. We might actually do the RF. The RF would be nice. But the first thing that I want to cover is items with it. So we're going to want to get ourselves a, let's see, logistics. Oh, what is it? Provider. No, supplier. That's what we want. This supplier pipe. So let's get some lapis. Oops. And that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just hook this in to our aerial interface here. And let me see, is that what I want to do? Or would I rather do a provider upgrade? Let me see. Yeah, provider module. I think we'd rather do a provider module, actually. So let's go grab that. Get that crafted and everything. blank module. Oh, we don't have any gold nuggets. Okay. We'll get a bit of those, it's fine. Alright. And we'll get our gold gear. And then our provider module. And we want to go ahead and upgrade it to a Mark II. Yeah, why not? Oh wait, we're going to need a gold gear. Iron. What? Do I not have any diamonds in here? Okay. So we'll get that. And that. And then, let's get... Oh, where's the pipe that I want? What here? Logistics chassis. Mark 1 will be fine, I think. So we'll grab that. And then we'll go get this plugged up really quick. And let's go ahead, whoops, throw that on the ground. We'll install that. Okay. And then we'll want, I believe we want this pipe controller, right? Can't remember how you access that. I'm thinking it's pipe controller. I know used to you just clicked it. But, oh wait, I think we've got golden ship set, so we'll just use that. Oh my god, that dog drives me insane. It's not my dog, it's the neighbor's dogs. Yeah. Okay. So we'll go over here. We've got well, it's not showing up in the upgrades. I wonder why that is. Oh my gosh, that dog. Okay. Oh, I wonder where our upgrade went. Let me make another one really, really quick. Let me grab some diamonds. Because used to, you just would put it on there. But now it seems they've changed it. And, oh my god, that dog. I apologize, you guys. No, I just want it around iron. That's what I want. Right there. But the neighbors have this tendency to... They got this dog and... you know, they keep it there in the house and everything. But then they just, like, leave. And they're never home. So they're never home to take care of it. And then when they are, they just yell at it. I'm not a big fan of my neighbors right now. Alright, so now... Is that not... Why can we not put this in there? Okay, give me just a minute. I'm gonna figure this thing out really, really quick. And then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. That's my bad. You just right click the provider module and then you'll put it in. So that's what we got to do. So we're going to, let's see, set it to provide torches and bread. That's what we're going to do. Then we'll just put this on there. And let's run over here. I don't think there's any torches or bread in the system right now. But let's, if we throw that in there. Okay, that's not working. I was hoping that it could access that for us. Alright, give me 1 second. Okay, welcome back. I guess that system's not gonna work because it doesn't seem to recognize when it needs it. There's a way that you can do it really well with red power, but since we don't have red power in this pack, I don't think we're going to be able to set it up that way. But what we will do is our provider pipe, or ordering pipe that we had gotten. If you recall, we have to pack around that bag and order the stuff and then open it and all that. Well, what we can do is we can hook this provider pipe up. And then we'll go ahead and link our tablet like that. And so now if we were to go in and we ordered something from our AE system while we're far away, let's say we wanted a birch fence. We're going to request that. And if you notice here, it comes down the pipeline and there it is in our inventory automatically. Because what this aerial interface does is it allows us to, I don't need that. Okay. I think I already put my, I don't know what I did with my green bag. Doesn't matter, we don't need it anymore. This aerial interface will interface with your inventory. So its inventory is your inventory. So it's definitely kind of nice. And another thing that we can do here is we can make this dispenser upgrade, and let's see, let's get that made really quick. That, and we want this, that, and we can put this dispenser upgrade into the machine. And let's go over here, throw this in, and now what that's going to do is, let's run over here and let's get rotten flesh. That makes me hungry, right? Yeah. So we're going to try to get our hunger built up really quick. Now we may not be able to set this up with the remote orderer. I'm not for sure. But I'm going to give it some time. I'm going to get my hunger down and then I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, welcome back. So we're going to grab just a little bit of Fluix to get this going. I noticed it's not really, logistics pipes doesn't really want to do it. So we're going to have to set it up a different way, which that's fine. So what we're going to do is we're just going to run our logistics pipes over. Yeah. I've just got that plugged up all the time now because it really doesn't matter with the amount of power that we're producing. Actually, no, I want to run it up through here. I do believe. And we'll need just a bit more of these. We're going to get it over to there. Like I said, if you had like translocators or red power or something like that, it's really easy to automate this thing to keep, say, 64 torches in your inventory at all times. Logistics pipes don't seem to want to connect with it. I know if you do applied energistics, it just wants to throw everything in there. So, you know, that's kind of a pain as well. I want more Fluix cable, 12. I think that should be enough. And then we're going to use an export bus. We need a piston. Okay. And that. And then let's go ahead, actually, let's get a crafting card. I don't know. That's what we need. Well, we might as well do it, because if we put a crafting card on this interface, anything that this request or this provider pipe asks for, it can craft it to send it. So I don't believe that's going to change anything with this though, because either way it's still not wanting to send the items, even if it's in the AE system, because I put a full stack of torches in there just a minute ago and it didn't want to connect. So okay, that's fine. So we've got our Fluix cable, and we'll run this. I can at least show you this method. So if we run this over, and let's just put the import bus on here, and we're going to say, oh, I don't have it on here. Let me go ahead and request a piece of bread. Oh, of course, I forgot that. I'm not going to be able to set it up that way. Actually, well, that works, but that's manually requesting. I don't want to have to manually request it. So what we can do here is we're going to set it and say that it takes bread, and then we're going to run our Fluix cable over to here, and yeah, that should be good. It's probably waiting for a second while our hunger gets down a little bit. So let's go get ourselves hurt a little bit. And go do a bit of sprinting. And I'll be back in just a second once our hunger gets down. Okay, welcome back. I think the way that we're going to have to do this, I wish Applied Energistics was a little bit smarter on things. Like usually I end up using like red power and stuff with it. But I think the way that we're going to handle it, actually I've got them in here. Okay, maybe I don't. Don't have any energy conduits either. Or are they in that? Yeah, here's my item conduits. So what we're going to do is we're just going to set this up, change that over, and we're going to tell this to always keep one, yeah, just one piece, 2 pieces of bread, that's fine, in there, and then we'll have item conduits pull it out. Which, granted, item conduits will just pull it out and then it's going to refill it and it becomes an endless cycle. But we have a dispenser upgrade on this, so this should work. I should think. So if we throw that bread in there, it gets sucked out and it gets fed to us automatically. So what we can do is we can set up over here. Let's teach our system to make bread. So if it takes wheat, oh, that doesn't work. Well, crap. Okay, if it takes wheat, no? Oh, that's processing. Okay, so we'll teach it that. So now it knows how to make bread, and we're just going to put this in our over here, my bad. In our interface here. And we're going to teach it to keep so much of that on hand. So, having a mind blank here. What did we set that up at? Or did we not? We didn't set that up, did we? Okay, well, we'll set that up really, really quick. So to get it to keep so much on hand, first thing we're going to want is going to be an interface. And then we're going to want a storage module, which we did not teach it to autocraft yet. That's fine. Or a storage bus. So we'll get a couple pistons to get this thing wrapped up. I forgot that, you know, because I've got Sky Factory and this that we're both working on Applied Energistics around the same time, roughly. And I forgot that we didn't set that up over here. So, there's our storage bus. Oh, it used the damn interface that I had. Okay. So what we'll do, I think right here we're not using a ton of channels. So we're just going to set our interface up and then attach the storage bus onto it. And there we go. And I don't know why this rotten flesh is not... If you notice, well, that time it gave me hunger. The last time I did it didn't give me hunger, so no clue. But what we can do is we can set it up just like that with the storage bus on it. And the interface, we'll go ahead and tell it to keep, say, 20 bread on hand. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make a crafting card. And what the crafting card's going to do is it's going to let it request, you know, things to be crafted, just like I set up with that logistics pipe. But it's going to work with this interface so that it's going to autocraft bread for us. Whoops. There we go. And now when my hunger gets down as we run around, it should automatically request that bread. I wonder why it's not... Oh, you know what? I didn't set up a crafting card in that one. My bad. Okay. Really, we don't need the bread here, honestly. Because what's happening is... That would be for something like pipes and stuff. But we don't really need it for this. And the reason is because we already have a place that's storing our bread. So, but if you wanted to put, like, teach your system how to make Ender IO conduits or something like that, set them in the interface, it would keep that many of them on hand. So let's give this a crafting card. And I'm going to go ahead and throw these into the system there. So it should... Why is it not? let me see. I wonder why the bread's going into here and not into our interface. Grab a piece of that. Honestly have no clue why it's doing that. Unless we were using too many channels. It's hard to tell with this ME glass, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe? Maybe that's the issue. I wouldn't think so, but we'll break that. I mean, it's not even keeping in the interface right now, which is kind of bizarre. Oh, there it goes. Maybe this just isn't recognizing that we need food right now. Okay. Well, that should pump into this. And as long as this has that dispenser upgrade, set feed mode to feed as soon as we're not fully fed, that should pump it in, but it's not. So, I don't know. But give me just a second, I'm going to get one other thing put together to show you that you can do with this aerial interface, and I'll be back in just a second. Okay, welcome back. So I'm running energy conduits around, and if we just get these plugged up, we should have energy being pumped into this, which it is. And if you notice, it just charged up all the tools in my inventory and all armor and everything, because what this is, this aerial interface can interface with RF, and will keep our stuff in our inventory charged, which is really, really nice. It means that our stuff will never run out of energy, which is great. You can also do XP with it, liquid XP or essence, and supply yourself with, you know, XP and stuff from your mob farms. Let's see. I still don't know why it's not feeding me. Like, I have no clue as to why it's not doing that. Maybe that? No. Like, I still don't understand that, because it fed us once. And that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to take the bread and stuff that we've got and just feed it to us. But for whatever reason, it is not doing that. Oh, there it goes. I don't know. I have no idea why it did that and didn't want to feed us for a minute. But yeah, theoretically, you should be able to be running around or whatever, and as your hunger builds up, this thing's just going to automatically feed you, automatically keep you stockpiled with RF. And like I said, if you have red power or transposers, transposers mod, you can keep yourself stockpiled with 64 torches, 64 I don't know, cobblestone. You know, you can set it up so if you're building something, keep yourself supplied with those building materials. It's a really, really nice block. It does use a little bit of pressure, but not, you know, not all that much. And yeah, I think the RF part is probably my favorite, because you know, there's been a lot of times when I'm down mining with this flux infused pick, runs out of power and have to stop mining. But if we go down there right now And we'll just head on down. Alright, so if we're down here and we start mining, and just mine out just a long line here. And of course dirt should impact it a lot too. Alright. So by now we should have worked up a decent durability and damage amount. Hey, diamonds. But if you notice, it is still max charge. And of course that's thanks to our aerial interface block. So that's pretty much got that block covered. If you notice, our jetpack can never run out of energy now. It's just a really handy block. Even if the feeding is not working perfectly. Let's see, if I was to run around for a second and get our hunger built up. Because it should feed us at, once we lose a half hunger bar more. So, come on. Takes forever to work down this hunger. And see, the rotten flesh just healed it, and I don't understand why it's doing that. But, anyway, it should feed us. I don't know. It's causing a headache. Like, sometimes that rotten flesh will poison me and give me hunger, and sometimes it's just like, okay, here you go, here's just some food. So I don't know quite what's causing that. But yeah, so with this, you shouldn't have to carry food in your inventory anymore, and of course you won't have to charge your tools anymore, which is the best part. So but anyway, I think I'm going to end the episode there. Like I said, if you guys have anything in particular that you want to see, definitely let me know. If you want us to go kill the Ender Dragon or something like that, because we can always make a minigun from Metacraft and go in there, which is always a bit of fun. But yeah, so otherwise this will be the last episode of Inventions, because we can cover this stuff in our other series and everything, and the other series are actually getting updated, which does kind of bother me. That well, it's not feeding us right now, so that's good to know. I don't know why that thing's bugging out. It should just pump the food right in and everything will be good, but I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. But if you enjoyed the video, as always, please comment, like, subscribe. It's very much appreciated. And I do hope you guys join me in some of the other series, or let me know what you want to see or something. I will be, like I said, replacing this with basically just prep time for other series, and also like occasionally doing like some mod showcases and stuff. So I hope you guys join me for that, and until then, do take care, and I hope to see you then.